started cooking because my grandfather was a chef in the Seabees in the Navy. And he always pushed me with French toast and peeling apples and little stuff like that. Keeping my fingernails clean was one of his big things, and he always kind of pushed me. And then everybody in my family is very talented cooks, and so it just kind of took over. Port City Pop-Ups was a brainchild I came up with when I was the executive chef at Blue Water, and I wanted to express my food in a different way and take the handcuffs off from a corporate point of view and just showcase different food to this town and try to bring this town to the next foodie level, or just showcase local chefs, local ingredients, and bizarre foods and different challenges. All right, so the Battle of the Beach is just kind of a brainstorm I had of being involved in several competitions and being a judge and a host and competing as well from here to Asheville, and I just saw it as an outlet for chefs to really put all their passion on the plate and kind of have a challenge of mystery ingredients and a challenge of really trying to wow the foodies and the guests and the guest judges, and try to put Wilmington on the map as far as being a really big player in the culinary world. So the first round of Battle of the Beach, we had Chef Josh Petty from Cast Iron Kitchen and Chef Bobby Watkins from Ceviche's, and they battled out. Obviously, both of them were on the Food Network for Triple D with Guy Fieri, and I wanted to kind of see what those two guys could do together. They both have similar backgrounds in as far as presentation and what they put on the plate, and I thought it'd be a good challenge for both of them to go head to head. All right, so as far as the challenges as chefs being in the battles, is they have no idea what kind of ingredients I'm going to have for them between the mystery ingredients or what I stock in the pantries and the fridges. So they literally have no clue what they're going to be up against, and they have a strict time frame to present me a menu and to work with these mystery ingredients. So the first challenges were obviously when I introduced the 3 mystery ingredients, which was saffron for their appetizers, black drum for their entrees, and prickly pear for their desserts. And big challenges, they're in an unfamiliar kitchen that neither of them worked in or spent any time in. Neither of them worked together before, and they also haven't done a particular challenge like that per se. Culinary curveballs occur everywhere. That's my term, you can Google it, it's not there. So culinary curveballs, first one is I put marshmallows in the walk-in. A whole bunch of marshmallows that I bought. They were buy one, get one free, gigantic marshmallows. And I fooled them with that. And the first thing they saw when they opened up the door was about 5,000 giant marshmallows. And they both kind of were like, And then I was like, just playing with you. So the big culinary curveball of the night, which was unexpected and unrehearsed, was losing both ovens. During the middle of service, right about course 3, the ovens started going in and out. And I lost one completely, and we're relying on the other one that completely went dead. We dropped everything we were doing, tried to fix both ovens. It was apparent that they weren't going to get fixed, so we used different methods for producing certain dishes. Everybody tweaked their dish a little bit. Did run over to Robert's Groceries and sent a couple sheet trays of some black drum to finish them off, and that kind of helped everything, and that put everybody back to normal. But it was about a 20-minute delay that could have thrown the whole night for a complete disaster, but both chefs shined in that moment, and including myself, I felt like I handled the situation very well. So the first course was Chef Bobby. I put him in first to start out with, and he did a ginger glazed shrimp with saffron risotto, mango chutney, and a blueberry gastrique. It was a very clean dish. Had great presentation, had pretty solid feedback from the judges, and like I said, it was very clean. The saffron was used pretty nicely in that dish. The shrimp was ginger glazed, had a nice touch, kind of went with his background of ceviches. Then the second course was Josh Petty. He utilized the soup. I had lobster bodies in there for him. He made a stock with the lobster bodies and some fish, and utilized the saffron with the seafood, which is a very smart move because the two go hand in hand. And what he did was a spin on a saffron seafood dashi, which is pretty much like a clean bisque or a consommé per se. And he utilized the black drum, tasso ham, wilted vegetable salad he put in there, and he also added a lemon basil oil that was very nice, very clean on that one as well. And he does a very nice mustard seed caviar where he uses the mustard seeds and enhances them a little bit, gives them a little more flavor profile. For the third course was Chef Bobby. He utilized the black drum with herb roasted pork loin. He did a linguine with lemon butter sauce, added a lot of vegetables in it. He also used green bell peppers that I had in the walk-in for him, and he made a nice puree with those, and he did fried kale. It was a unique dish, hearty dish. It was presented pretty well. The fourth course, the swine and dive, which was the hit of the night, where Josh Petty's dish, he utilized duck fat to poach his black drum in. He also used the hickory nut gap pork belly that came out nice and crispy. He did a charred yellow squash, a fermented tomato ragu, black garlic veal demi-glaze, and a sage butter. That dish was a knockout. All right, so for the sixth course was a dangerous duo. I labeled it as a dangerous duo because Josh and Tom are a dangerous duo as far as the culinary teams are concerned. Josh presented a kombucha fermented blueberry cheesecake with a sour blueberry sugar, and that was accompanied with a vanilla custard with prickly pear and pomegranate compote, candied orange zest, and a citrus maker's mark syrup. It was a delight. Very nice. Good way to finish off, Josh. So the winner obviously was Josh Petty from Cast Iron Kitchen. So Josh created some really phenomenal food that night. He was very professional the whole night. He had a really great demeanor. He was on top of his game the entire night. He also had an excellent sous chef, Tom Ryerson, who I've worked with in the past. Those two together make a very incredible team, and I feel like they had an advantage as far as the teamwork that was going on there and the dishes that they were building. They worked together very well, very smoothly, well-oiled machine, those two guys. Josh Petty, enough said. Now that round one's over, we are going to have round two on November 19th at 22 North between Sean Phoenix of Boca Bay and William Roberts of Holiday Inn Sunspree. Come check us out on November 19th at 22 North.